Hello everybody, my name's Fireman and welcome back to episode 8 of our Let's Play on Ballincraig. So, I've sold a few things, so you may notice the John Deere's not here anymore. That's because I had it in my mods folder and deleted it because I had a different one out, but I forgot I had it on this save, so I forgot to sell it. And also we sold the TS100 because that's what everyone wanted to sell. So we're now down to 2 tractors and a combine. We need to buy another one. Soybean, I have planted this field full of soybean and the grass field has come back. We fertilised these last 2 episodes. We've got a few choices for tractors. So we can rebuy the 1630, which is this one, which is a nice little tractor. It's been all the new models and stuff. It's on the actual main mod hub, and it's there, so you can put a loader on it and stuff. We have the Massey Pack, of course. These Valmet Voucher. They say Voucher there, but they say what's it here? They've been I don't know what's happened to them. They've had an update, so there's them. Somebody said get a 20B. We will get a 20B, but it's 18 grand and we've only got 19, so we need to pick wisely to start with. Leyland we're not going to get. A 65 we're not going to get. We could get a Massey Ferguson 135 with cab or cabless. We're not going to bother with that or these 3 because they're these 2 and this one, because that one hasn't got a 3-point. That's got a 3-point, but it's only 24 horse, and that one doesn't have a 3-point. Sounds nice though. This has a 3-point, which is quite handy. I think we might go for that actually. Because that will be better for doing, because that'll power a hay bob. This will power a hay bob as well, but that's 70 horse for some reason. This is only 56. And I know it'll go on the mud, but I don't really like the sound of that, so let's go for a little 135 cabless. That'll do. It takes a bit of time to buy, as always. But right, so we are left with 16 grand. Now what I want to do is, we've got this field to harvest, so we haven't really got much time. We aren't going to really go pick it up at this moment. But I would like to get something else as well. I like to just have 4 tractors because it's always handy. I mean, if the 20B wasn't so damn expensive, we'd have had it by now, but right, that'll do. We can go pick it up a bit later. A couple of other mods have come out, so this tipping trailer as well, the Herps, tipping trailer with a trailer, low loader trailer have come out. They came out as a pack. You know, it's on the official mod website, so you'll be able to find it quite easy. I think so 1630 is in here for some reason. Not the 1630, the 66 is in here. You're in this big shed on your own, and you're on your own. Let's get the 135 back. Now the camera's a little bit too far back, but that's fine. It does the job. Let's turn it round. So, a friend of mine sent me these, and I know he watches the videos, so he will be very much appreciated to know that it's here. So I want to say thank you for him, and he's done an absolute amazing job. Now I know, as always with every mod that ever gets made in Farm Sim, someone has probably seen this and made it again, but made it, you know, from scratch, or claiming that theirs is better. I like this one. I really do enjoy using it, but to me this is a personally, I like this one the best. I like the cabless 135s, always have. I always will do. The next thing I want to see in this game is a Dexter. That would be really cool. Oh, we'll go up the track. I think a cabless Dexter, or a Dexter would, just a Dexter in general would look pretty sick, because they want a bit, they would take a bit of modelling, because of course they've got the same, they've got smaller tanks, smaller bonnets, smaller nose cones than the Power Majors, so you can't just rob it off the other ones. So that's what it looks like when you stood next to it. Pretty good. It does look, I do like it. It is a very nice tractor. And it will do for what we need it to do. Now, of course, the eagle-eyed viewers of you will know that this is built onto an IMT, which is fine because it does look like a 135. You know, not just the bonnet. You know, it has got the wings and everything, and it is just nice to just use. But anyway, so we're going to be running this. It actually fits this map so well. I haven't even put it on this map. I haven't even got a test save on this map. I just sort of bought it. So now I know this powers this PZ pretty well, and it does look a fair rig with it on. So we'll just leave it in the shed for now. There we go, can just live in there. So we need to get the harvest underway because we need to get some money in the bank. Next episode, I hopefully want to get into cows, so I want to get a few of them bought. Right, so we're gonna have to kind of. I think we best pull the header out first, actually. Get the 6.6 out. Lift the loader right open out of the way. So we're going to need some more fert bags as well. This is why we need the money, because it took a fair bit. Now I may do the mowing just off screen, because the mowing we've already seen we've already seen it. Alright, okay, the combine's coming with me apparently. Come on, squeeze out. Combine, piss off. Right, let's just jump out of cab a sec. So why is that? Oh, I see what's happened. For some reason that wheel, the actual trailer wheel had got stuck underneath it then. Let's just sort of wiggle out of here. Now the bales that we're going to be making in the grass field when we mow it again are going to be the silage ones, which is why I kind of want to get in the cows, because of course once we've got the silage ones in, just open that gate so we can pull through. Once we've got the silage ones made, we can start making everything they need. So let's back up a bit. I'll just turn it off. It's got nearly 2 hours on it already, this tractor. So I haven't been playing this off screen. I did the bare what we needed to do and came off it. I kind of like just saving this map for when we do the actual videos. If there's anything that needs doing off screen, I will do it. But you know, just right, let's just pull forward a bit because that's not in there. Ah, this is going to be a right bugger. Cannot see. These mirrors are terrible. We're gonna have to come out of cab for this. Unfold it whilst we go back. We'll just reverse it to the field. Now I bought a windrow. I can't remember if I showed you that off screen. It's just a little in-game one. Reason I bought that is because the hay bob. I know the hay bob puts it into windrows, but it doesn't put like two or three rows like you can do with that one. I put 3 rows in with that one, and it was happy. So. And it just saves that bit of time. Oh, come on, you bellend. There we go. Free. Right, we'll move that 6.6 in a minute. Yeah, that's it, Zach. Just wreck your head of stuff. That's fine. Didn't want it anyway. Right, so another video of harvesting. This is going to be a bit more enjoyable. Hopefully we should get a bit of a good yield off this because we have fertilised it. Oh, look at that. It's climbing a bit better. Kind of pulling more hedge into the header than we are actually crop, but it's a game. It'll be fine. Such a nice map, this. I've seen photos and things about one that's being built into. There's actually a version of this being rebuilt into 17. I think they're completely rebuilding it and doing a load of different things on it. I don't know who it's by. I've seen screenshots though. I think they're actually properly not like I did, which was convert it. I think they're building it and changing a lot of things on it, which is what, you know, personal opinion, I didn't want to change it. That's why I didn't just rebuild it, because I could have just built it again, but I like the old, I like the 13 version. That's why I just converted it and just fixed what I needed to fix. So I have seen that around. I don't know who's doing it. I've completely forgot who's doing it. The 4,000 subscriber video I need to do. I keep reminding myself, but I haven't got around to doing it yet because I've been freaking busy. As you can probably tell, I've got a cold. I'm also suffering from a bad back at the moment, so you know I haven't been able to actually do what I wanted to do the 4,000 subscriber video, which I can't remember what I was actually going to do for it anyway. But I'll do something. We'll do something. We will do something. Thank you to everybody who's been adding me on Snapchat. I noticed the other day when I posted a story there was 125 people that looked at it, so we're climbing. And also thank you to everyone who's joined our Discord. We're nearly up to 100 members. We're on like 80 something. Well, we're nearly on 90 members, shall I say. We're on about 83, I think it is. You know, feel free to join. All the links are in the description. We are 1 subscriber away from being on 100 subscribers on Zach Gaming. So, links in the description. Go check that out. But yeah, you can probably tell I'm all clogged up with cold. It's not nice. Right, so we're on 26% on the soybeans. I don't think that's hard. We're going to need to get another field. We are. Like, I think that's going to be the next thing before cows. I think another field is going to be in order. But what I want to do is I want to downsize this combine. I want the little massy combine out the pack because that fits around this map easier than this does. This is a real big monster of a combine for this map. It doesn't look it, but it is. Because the hedges are set up to not let headers through. You know, you have to get the headers through the gateway. So the smaller the header you've got, the easier it's going to be. I mean, oh yeah. At the end of it, I could probably, you know, after a few times getting it in the field, I'll probably figure out where the points are that you need to aim for to get it in. But, you know, whatever. Also, thank you to everybody who watched the Wellbrook Farm video. You know, we will be doing a Let's Play on that, but I want to get a few episodes out on this because I am enjoying this Let's Play. It is a nice little map to play. I've sort of done a fair bit of work on the map I'm building for a friend of his actual farm. I've put a bit of roadway in. I'm sort of starting the yards for him. I'm going to do the hedges and stuff. I'm going to kind of start in the middle and work to one end and to the other. Or I might just work out in a big circle. So start in the middle and just sort of work outwards in a circle. Depending on what needs lining up first and everything. But I want to slowly crack on with that. And then of course I've got the other channel to run, which we're going to be playing a few other games on. The Forest is the game we're playing the most at the moment, but I've got My Summer Car and all sorts to add to it, you know. And we're going to play some more survival games once I get enough money to actually pay for the games. Oh dear, sorry about that. You probably just saw the camera move. I was just wiping my nose. Ah, the lovely joys of a cold. The 135, by the way, is private. I'm sorry. I don't know if there's one out there, but that one's a private one. I'm not going to say who it's by, just in case he gets bombarded with, oh, can I have it? You know, I'll swap you links, stuff like that. You know. I kind of don't want to reveal his name and then everyone just bombard him asking for it, because then he'll just get annoyed and probably won't want to do any more mods. So, oh, come on, Combine. So yeah, we need to get the massy one. The little massy one's not too expensive. So I want to get that. I want to get that before we start the cows, because then we can keep making the money on the arable side of things, and keep them going. I'm only going to buy another arable field just so we've got a, like, because one field of this, as you can see, well, we haven't even got that much left to do, and as you can see, we're not even at 70% yet. So we're not even going to get, we probably get trailer load out the entire field, and it's been fertilised. So tell you what we will do, we'll just nip the combine off and we'll go have a look at some fields. We'll go have a look at that big arable field over there and see how much that is. Oh dear me. Now the one thing on this one is the cows do float on the hill, but I honestly, I'm not going to spend hours and hours figuring out what to do with them. So this is a big arable field. This is the biggest arable field here. I would like to get it as soon as possible. How much is it? It's only 8 grand. Let's buy it. Yeah, big field has been purchased. So we're going to need some more. We're going to need a lot more fert bags to conquer this one. But as you can see, single gate, very tight lane. So how much is the Massey Ferguson combine? So the Massey combine is 55 grand, which is more than that one, which is only 46. How much does that one sell for? 33. So we probably have to do this harvest and sell the combine. And then how big's the header for the Massey? 6 meters, 6 meters. So they're the same meters, you know. The same size header, just the combine's a bit smaller. I was just thinking for more how annoyed I'm going to be when the header falls off right in the gateway and I can't get it back up. Is more of what I'm thinking about than, you know, actually just using it. Right. So yeah, I'll mow this field off screen actually. I'll actually record the cosplay course because I was going to do it last time and I never did. I'll record the cosplay course for this and just mow it. Because once it's the mowing we've already seen, and the mowing of course is not very interesting to talk over. That 6.6 is huge. It's an absolute big bugger. Probably going to keep that till we finish the let's play because it's such a good loader tractor. So as you can see, yeah, we've got quite a way through this and we haven't even got a full tank. Don't get me wrong, I do like this combine. It is insanely good and it's insanely detailed, but it's such a lengthy combine. It's just not usable really on this map. Like the combine can get through the fence and all that, but you have to kind of go through the hedge with it to get it in because it's easier. Sorry, my phone just lit up then like a tree. Right, let's just whiz around here. Sorry about that. Right. It feels weird moving my head because I start looking down at stuff, you know, I start looking at my controls and stuff and you can see it moving like that. It's weird. So, I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but this combine cab is detailed to say the least. It is good. We're on 71% now, so I suppose we could start going up and down. Of course, we've got to get the plough out once we've done this. The little Fiat back out on her plough. Could probably do with actually getting another plough, just a bit bigger one. Again, I'm going to put that onto a course plate. I'm going to put the sort of stuff that I could, you know, because I could have it ploughing and go mowing at the same time, and it'd be quite handy to do that. Or ploughing this field and seeding that field. You know, it's just handy to have the course play just sort of on and off. And I probably wouldn't use it all the time. I'd probably just use it if I needed to do another job in a field, or I was in the middle of a video and I didn't want to record, you know, just ploughing or something. It'd just be a bit handier to just have a what's it one, just a course to do it for you. Through we go. Now we're nearly eating all this field. I think we're only going to get one load off of this. Pretty bad idea. Should probably have just put barley in the field and got like 2 load. Well, we would have got a load in a bit, at least. But yeah, the big field over there, we're definitely going to just put barley in it. I think we're not going to bother with these high value crops because they're high value, but unless you've got fields of them, they don't make trailer loads like barley does. I mean, we could put one as barley and one as wheat, and then just not bother with the rest. Probably canola harvest would probably be the next best one. The reason I'm turning it off is it's because it's quicker than lifting it. It makes the engine, it gives you the speed back to turn around. Like, I know in real life you'd probably just lift it up, turn around and go again, but oh well, it's a nice day to do some combining. It has been a nice day on this map. No, it's always a nice day on this map. It hasn't rained yet. Well, it went a bit overcast when I was fast forwarding time, but now the next thing I want to do on this map is make it seasons ready, to make it a bit more of a challenge. But yeah, let's go. So nearly finished. We may even have to just get a bit of a bank loan. Worst comes to worst, we'll get a bank loan, a little bit of a bank loan out to do what we need to do. But I don't really want to do that. I like playing through games where I don't have to have loans and stuff, you know. We'll probably get to the point where we just need to just keep the fertilizer bags, and then, you know, as long as we've got some fert bags and some seeded bags, we should be fine. What I might do is sell the header. If this header will fit on that little flatbed that we've got in the yard that we use for the bales, I will sell the header for this, because the header is the biggest pain in the arse to actually use. It hates going through these gates. To get it in the gates that I was trying to get it into was I had to go backwards to get it in. So I'm going to give the little, what's it, a try. That little bale trailer down there. See what that can do. Because that may actually be a bit of a better option, because it's just because of the length of it, it's not very long, is it? Right, come on, 96%. Hopefully we can get all this field just in one tank. I don't see why though. I did fertilise it, but I've only got it set to fertilise once. I think if we had it on 3, it'd probably give you a hell of a lot bigger yield. I might do that. I might test it. I might just stick it onto three fertilizer stages and just fertilize 3 times and see what happens. Yeah, we'll just back up to get that. Oh, it's going to be yeah. It's literally one field is just one tank. Now what we may do is plough. We might plough a big grass field up and convert one of these arable fields into grass. Right. So what we can do is hook a tractor up to the trailer. We might do it with the 135 or the little Fiat. Do it with the Fiat actually. We haven't used the Fiat yet for a bit. There we go. Unfold the pipe. Press the right button. Oh, bless me. Sorry. Yeah, I hate recording with colds, but gotta be done. Gotta be done. Also, Mikhail Fusion 50. Right, let's fire you up then. Come on, little 110. Right, I need the... Oh, that would be helpful if I actually put the bloody trailer on, wouldn't it? Now, we're not going to be buying massive amounts of cows. I may just buy a few, you know, probably about 20 to 25 would probably be a reasonable size to have. But, you know, that's my opinion. I think on a farm this size, 20 to 25 cows, probably 30 would be your max. You know, if we were doing it at a time period, but I'm not too sure. You know, we may need. I'll have to think of a point of, because I want to do slurry and manure and stuff. You know, manure spreading. So of course I want to get stuff. Oh, there's a screenshot and a half. I want to get the cows to make enough of it each time, you know, so we can actually spread some. And it's full. Right, let's fire the little thing up and go sell it. Because of course we need to go to the end of... We need to go to the other side of the map to do this. Let's rock and roll down the list. Down here. Straight down to the bottom and to the left. Slow down. Now, what should have really happened is I should have probably pushed this hedge out a bit, actually. Because I think that corner's going to clip it, I think. Oh no, we're through. We're through, we're through. See what I mean? Even with this tractor and this trailer on, it's a bit hit or miss. Why does that grass come so far out of there? Fiat, you cannot be struggling. Okay, so this little Fiat 11090 is not enjoying this. Right. So this is the second most used piece of kit after the 6.6. I need to swap it to the one that Bob did, which is in the brown, I think. Jesus Christ, this 110 is not enjoying this. Come on, little one. And swing in. The sell point's just behind. Let's throw this on here. I cannot see the sell point. So oh, I can just about see it. I can't see it because the trailer turns too quickly. Oh, there we go. Tip it all out. We should make a bit of money at least, anyway. So we made £5,000. So it's not a great deal, but it's enough. It's money. But hopefully next episode, what I'm going to do off screen, I'll record the ploughing course for that field. So I'll plough the field again, and then what I'll do is, once I finish ploughing, I'll record the mowing course with the 135 for that big field, and then that's 2 courses done. And then what we'll do is the big arable field that we've just bought. When we come to seeding, we'll seed that one and that one probably at the same time. I might do that off screen as well and record a course again. The reason I'm going to do all that off screen is because, you know, I want it all. I don't like really doing cosplay courses on screen because they are boring as anything to actually record. A lot of people do just set it up and go, but I like to record mine because I know it's going to go where I've set it to go. Well, let's just chuck the 135 in here. 135, sorry, 110.90. There we go. We'll move all our kit out of the field in the next episode. Or after the next episode. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more today, and I'll see all of you in... Well, actually, I keep doing that wrong. I'm going to do that again. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Check out all the links in the description to the second channel, to my Snapchat, to my Instagram, to my Facebook. There's even the Twitter down there, I think, and the Discord and all that, so join them. And also the Farm Sim community page that we set up is down there, so please join that. Happy farming and goodbye.